But how's it doing, honey flus? It's your boy Break here, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to recap the August 9th edition of SmackDown. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. And without further ado, I have my notepad, or hopefully you have yours. So let's talk about some wrestling. Yeah. So we started off the show with Cody Rhodes coming out after his victorious match against Solo Sikoa. And no, he doesn't want to talk about Solo. He talked a little bit about Roman Reigns. But what he's out here to talk about is his next opponent at the next PLE, which is Bash in Berlin. But Solo, he doesn't want any of the... He's already heard enough. You know, the media is already talking about his cousin's return. He's hearing about people talking about him losing. He's not trying to hear none of that. He wants his rematch. He doesn't want to hear nothing else but a rematch. And Cody, he hears him. He hears him in everything. But he's like, look here, buddy. We understand that you are the Weeknd. And from the looks of it, from the past, ever since WrestleMania, you have been cosplaying as the Tribal Chief. So look here, buddy. You already got your match at SummerSlam. So you know what? Back of the line. And since Solo didn't get his way, he calls for the boys to jump him. And a key note to mention here was Jacob Fatu was not there at all. And yes, I already know, he has his injury. We already know that's not real. But he is injured, so he's taking that time off because you can't have him and Roman Reigns clashing into each other already, because look, I feel like somewhere down the line that might be, one of them top matches that we might see. But back into the main story, Sikoa, Tongaloa, and Tama Tonga, they're about to jump Cody. In comes Kevin Owens with 2 steel chairs to even up the odds. And you know what? Solo calls off the boys. He's like, no. We gonna catch y'all. We gonna catch y'all. And then they left. Later after that, Kevin Owens, he's about to leave the ring. And then Cody's like, hey, Kevin, come back here. I need to talk to you for a second. The whole time, Cody is giving Kevin Owens the next title shot. And Kevin is talking about look, man, I appreciate it. I truly do. But look, I don't deserve it yet. I really haven't done much to really deserve it other than keep your ass safe. And yeah, it is true. But when was the last time we seen Kevin Owens get a title shot, let alone a good title shot match? You feel me? And I feel like, of course, Kevin Owens isn't going to win, but I feel like this will be the pivotal moment to change Kevin Owens heel again and possibly give him another solid heel run turn. Because I feel Kevin Owens is a natural heel, so we need that thing to turn that knob. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about it, because I feel like this is the perfect time to really turn Owens heel, especially like if he loses definitively. Is that the word I'm looking for? Definitively? I think definitively. If he loses definitively at Bash in Berlin, oh man, that's gonna be that switch when he hit that and then power bombing him on the apron, and I can't wait for it. Moving into the first match of the night, we have A-Town Down Under taking on the Street Profits, and I think this was a #1 contenders match or some type of a little tournament that they were doing. I wasn't fully paying attention, so please excuse me on that. But the match started off pretty good for A-Town Down Under, as they got like a early attack on the Street Profits. They were using good in and out tags to keep a fresh man in, and they were also using a lot of their trickery tactics to keep the Profits on their tippy toes. But more so, this match really wasn't much other than just that #1 contenders match, and to slightly push the narrative of the A-Town Down Under split. But Profits won. But later on in that night, A-Town Down Under was in Nick Aldis's office talking about, oh man, what kind of treatment is this? We're getting treated like some shit down here. But Austin Theory, he's using his brain, because he set up a match for Waller next week, and he's like, look here, man, don't worry about it. You got this. And like always, I got your back. We're slowly getting there, y'all. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. The split between them two, because I don't know what Triple H is cooking, but I don't know if it's gonna be Waller turning on Theory in some bullshit fashion, or Theory just smarting up and just finally beating Waller's ass. Next, we have a backstage segment between Tiffany Stratton, and she's preparing for Nia Jax's celebration. You know, she's the queen of the ring, and now she's the new women's champion, and she's back there, you know, trying to find all her little items. And then she runs into Pretty Deadly. They're talking to her about the Pretty Deadly musical. Me personally, I watched High School Musical back in the day, loved it. So a Pretty Deadly musical. Hey, look, I'm up for it. Y'all let me know. Are y'all down for it? Cause I am. And then Tiffany runs into Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, but Green is on to Tiffany. She's calling her out, talking about, you're only doing this because you're trying to butter up Nia for that sweet moment of when you can cash in your Money in the Bank briefcase. And Stratton, she's like, bitch, don't you got a ladder to fall off? When she said that, I was like, wow. And the instant that she said that, the picture of Chelsea Green falling through that ladder popped into my head. I'm like, wow, that whoever wrote that, good job. And the next match of the night that we got was Jade Cargill taking on Alba Fire. But this match was honestly a squash match. Cargill won easily. But the story kicker of that part was when, after Cargill won, Blair Davenport came in and attacked. It was a 3-on-2 assault. Next thing you know it, clown, all that bullshit started popping off. The people was going crazy. Here comes Naomi to even up the odds. And then the Black Queens, they were standing on top. Look, we love to see it. I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I love to see it. Good job for them. Moving into the next in-ring segment, we have none other than LA Knight. Yeah! He's talking about he was happy about his United States Championship win. He felt like this was long, and I mean long overdue. After him, losing to Roman Reigns, not capturing Money in the Bank, he felt like it was finally his time. Even though it's not, you know, the big title, it's a decent title. It's the U.S. title. He's glad he had his time, and then everyone's favorite villain comes around.
Escobar.
And he's shitting on his parade, talking about, he talking about, oh, they should not be saying LA Knight, yeah, they should be saying Escobar, yeah. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, if he actually keeps up with that, he might have a little something for that. Because Escobar really doesn't have much going for him momentum wise, but I feel like if he can capitalize on that Escobar C thing, it could get his foot in the ground into doing something a little bit more. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like y'all don't understand what I'm saying. When y'all don't understand what I'm saying, it kind of gets lost in transit, and then once we get lost in transit, we're just stuck here at the train station looking crazy. But then we get a match between Andrade and Escobar, and it's a number one contenders match for LA Knight's United States Championship match. And the match was actually pretty decent. Escobar is getting his hits in. Andrade, he's getting his hits in. And then El Gato del Fantasma, they interrupt, and then that's bringing out Corbin and Cruz to take them out. And then it's literally a one-on-one match between Andrade and Escobar. But when I tell you, when this match was flat out good, but then this motherfucker, this hating ass nigga Carmelo Hayes, he wants to be a true player hater, dips his 2 cents into the match, and causes Andrade the match, making Santos Escobar the number one contender for the U.S. title. And then that adds on into their little story even more. And at the end of this, I wonder where this would take each superstar. Yes, they're in a feud. Yes, the matches can be great, but then I'm thinking, what after their feud, what happens next, you feel me? And then we get our last match of the night, which was DIY. They're trying to get their titles back. They're hungry, they're driven, they're you know, we are DIY. They're taking on Pretty Deadly, a team that feels like, well, I wouldn't say feel like, but a team that has flown under the radar a little bit, but they have so much going for them. And I feel like, me personally, if they was going against a team other than DIY, I feel like they would have won, and I feel like that would have done a lot much better for them. And that match was also in continuation of that tag team #1 contenders spot that I was talking about earlier. But Pretty Deadly, they actually got off to a good start against DIY. They was doing drop kicks here, clotheslines there, but they messed up. They had a little dip on their chip. They had a little moment where they was on the aprons. They was like, applaud us. But then that's when DIY, they took over. They had their momentum going. And then once they finally came back from a commercial break, Ciampa, he's running the ropes, doing clotheslines. Gargano, he does his I'm not sure what they call it, but it's a inside like Gargano's on the outside of the ring, and he uses the ropes to get himself in. He does this spear, but once he went for the move, it actually got countered. Got a chin like right here in the neck, giving Pretty Deadly the advantage for the time. And Pretty Deadly, they set themselves up for a tag team move, but Ciampa escapes it. Gargano ends up getting that rope spear thing, taking out one of the members of Pretty Deadly. Then Ciampa, he rolls one of the other members up, gets a knee in. Then he tags in Gargano. They do a shatter machine, which ultimately sets up for Meet Me in the Middle. 1, 2, 3. DIY moves up into the contention for the tag team titles. And then the last segment of the night. The last, certainly not the least. Solo Sikoa, throughout the night, him and his boys, they were looking for Roman. They were saying, Roman's not even here yet. And Solo was like, don't worry about it. He'll be out there. Cause I'm the Weeknd. While he's out there, he's talking big shit. He feeling himself. Solo really thinks he is the tribal chief. He feel like he has all the pull in the world, but like, you were never appointed officially as the tribal chief. Roman said you were just up next, but you were never officially appointed. And he's calling out Roman. He's like, Brandon, look, where you at? And then next thing you know, you hear the do. I was like, oh my God. Look. If I'm telling you, ever since he returned at SummerSlam, I mean from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to Friday. Matter of fact, down in the comments, put the ones up. Got to. He came out there. He was ready for it. Everybody was throwing their ones up. He sends Tama Tonga up there to get him. Nope. Roman took him out. Tonga Loa took him out. Roman feeling himself. He take out the stairs. Boom! Dropped it on Tonga Loa. Boom! Dropped it on Tama Tonga. Gets in the ring. Confront Solo. They tussling. Boom! 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 Superman punch. He goes to the corner. Ooh! Ah. Got stopped by Tonga Loa. He got more of an ass whooping. And then, in the midst of that, I forgot what it's called, but the thing, the peppers, I'm calling them the pepper necklace. The pepper necklace came off of Solo. And Roman was like, oh, this is mine right here. This is mine. And right before he was going for that spear, Solo got saved. He got the pepper necklace back. But Roman, he was just beating Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's ass. He cleared house. Solo at the entrance, looking crazy. Looking like a bizarre edge. And I don't know when we're going to get that match between them two, but I feel like slowly but surely Roman's gonna go against Tonga Loa, then Tama Tonga, maybe Jacob Fatu, and then eventually Solo. But this whole time, everyone has been asking, where is Jimmy? Where is Jimmy? I thought, look, everyone said he was gonna come back on the show before SummerSlam. Someone said he was gonna come back at SummerSlam. Someone said he was gonna come back when Roman came back last night. So, when do y'all think Jimmy Uso is coming back? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the SmackDown recap. Let me know what you guys thought about this show. Me personally, I would give this show a B. It was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. The biggest highlight, of course, was Roman Reigns coming back to SmackDown. But other than that, we had the continuation of Melo, Andrade, the continuation of the Theory, Waller breakup, the Davenport, Kaylee Ray, Alba Fire, all that bullshit. It's a lot of continuations of so many stories, and that's what I like, because we need more of that. Because sometimes you just get some here and then that's it. But it's more continuation of these stories, and that's what we need. But you guys, let me know what you guys thought about this video. Let me know what you guys thought about SmackDown down in the comments below. And as always, honey flus and stay dudes, and my name is Ray. Don't forget to watch wrestling. Yeah.